Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome to my channel. If this is your first visit, please do feel free to subscribe and discover a lot of Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1 content alongside 1.2 content. A mod that I created myself is on here. And then there's also a load of Warhammer content. All Total War series though, so nothing else. And we are playing Dol Amroth in Divide and Conquer 1.2, Divide and Conquer 2.1, sorry. And we've been able to fight off a number of attacks by the other 9 navies and Harad. But our fleets have been holding out, so one of my priorities is to keep them in good shape. And that includes training new vessels as well.
Mariners!
And this Al Corona needs retraining.
Ships ready.
So let's shift it to this fleet.
Breaking from the fleet.
There you go.
Joining the fleet.
And let's give this admiral something more healthy in return. There you go.
Leaving the fleet.
No, we can't retrain any Al Corondas here. All our forts are filled up with at least 4 units, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of the advantages of Dol Amroth. You get plenty of forts around here. And I have been contemplating taking this one, but basically the strategic plan is to make this whole area defensible by having free upkeep units, garrisons, some generals, and the force filled up, and then sail our fleet to Umbar, take it, and hold it. Now, in that respect, our spy is going to move here because we will have borders with Harad, which will send everything they have at us, I expect. This settlement being the closest. So I want to discover where in between here, Van Nobel, and this, which is Khaldun, has been replaced. They have their nearest settlement because that's likely, or most likely, where they'll come from. And if we want to fight our way towards them, we might first take Umbar and then this and go here, or vice versa. Take this, head for Umbar, and then take this and stay here, defend it. Either way, I think we will need at least 2 armies to accomplish that, so that's quite a way out from where we are now. So we're still in a phase of building up our structures and support here. At turn 22, so it's not too far in nor out. And we have a diplomat over here somewhere. There he is.
Yes, my lord.
Headed for the Woodland Realm because we're not allied to them yet. And this guy is trying to find
without
living.
question. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
So let's hit the end turn and see how we fare. Now I must say, coming from first 0.5, then 1.2, and now 2.1, it feels like an entirely new game almost, with the early expansion being quite different. The independent realms, the former rebels, a lot stronger now. And also quite many map changes.
Without
but also make for more interesting gameplay.
This seems another proposition for us.
An
then?
alliance.
I do not believe I'm able to accept. You have another worthy proposal then.
Yeah, I do want that alliance. So let's go for a regular tribute of 1500 for 3 turns.
No, we cannot agree to this now. Well,
okay, then
fruitful.
Maybe later when we're
Farewell.
more wealthy.
As you wish.
Let's find Edit Loon.
I shall continue tomorrow.
And you go on.
Yes, my lord.
Find the Woodland Realm.
Without question. Stopping here. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Over here we have been retraining a bunch of our units. I think the ones in the forts all have been retrained now. So it seems. And so have these and these and these as well. So everything is up to full strength. We are building a library to increase our culture so we can get the Haven Guard. And I think we need a port first and then a library, I guess. Or do we already have one? No. The culture though, we need like 75%, so that's enough. So having only a port should be enough to start the creation of a recruitment pool of Haven Guard that afterwards we'll have to fill up first before we can train anything. I'm not an avid user of artillery. In our edible campaign we will have some, but that's probably the only instance where you'll find them in my campaigns. Gondor likes us. Wonderful. Now let's see which alliances do we have. Only Rohan and Gondor thus far. Okay. That is not too many. I bet we've got a lot of trade going, but I tend to have my own roleplay-ish kind of house rules that instruct me to ally ourselves to all the good factions and never betray them, and even pay handsome amounts of money to get those alliances if we need to. We have two. This is a stronghold. We have Lynn here and at Helland, and both have to have smokehouses that allow us to, what are they called? Inns, smokehouses. Where do I get my spice from? Oh, here's the inn. Who's that? And oh, here's the smoking house. There you go. So we have one spy, and I would appreciate having another. Then of course I'm giving the priority to Haven Guard, some growth, and then a market. So a smoking house should be next. It'll be a while before we have another spy. In any case, we need to find. Oh, here it is.
Approaching quietly.
Huh. Lord Gimilzor.
I will take your lands,
Faction heir.
then your lives.
Adunheim Armsmen. The King's Men. So Harad is gonna attack us. That's the thing. They could go from here to there or from here to there. And it would mean having to defend two separate. This is a castle, this is a castle, two castles. Here's a town, I think. A huge city. And the trouble being them being quite far apart and nothing in between. However, as you can see, it's filled up with watchtowers here. So once we capture them areas, we're going to see them coming, and we will most certainly have at least another spy by then. Meaning we need to go and retrain our navy and recruit an invasion army that consists of something more than militia tier. And I think these Amrothian guardsmen would fit in well, along with these guys. This is all militia, but this is not. Lebanon Marines are nice. I think they come with a strong missile attack, but they'll be hard for us to replenish. But anyway, let's take them on. We've got 1 unit of them already. Also, militia tier units I will try and keep in our cities, forts and castles. Put the more expensive, higher tier units in our fortresses. This is going to give us a better garrison. This would give us more free upkeep spots, which I want, but our money is currently going into Lynn here and at Helland. For good reason too, I might add. So and as I said, we are going to need two armies, 2 stacks, and I don't want to paralyze our development by having a horse breeders guild in Lynn here. Yes, I am interested. So they'll call Falas at Helland. Okay. So we lack the funds already, probably due to... Do we have anything in queue? I can't afford this guild, and that annoys me. And the only thing we can cancel is fresh recruits. There you go. Lynn here now has a guild. Anfalas pikemen are the same as the Dol Amroth pikemen, just with a different skin, basically. And now we've got a horse breeders guild, so we can retrain them and then recruit these guys. Now, the thing is, upkeep is starting to kick in now, and right away it almost cripples our economy to 1500 per turn, which means I can't sustain 2 armies. That's one. And it also means if I keep training like this, we won't be able to construct anything new either. So I'm gonna cancel this Nimrodal Ranger, which is a pity, but it is no different. It is as it is. Boy. Alright.
My lord.
Find us at Adlune.
Yes. I shall continue tomorrow.
And you
if
find
only
us
I could.
the
Yes,
Lumen
my
Realm.
lord. As you wish.
Who is that? Mountain Orcs. Not
Without
interested.
question.
What's
Tomorrow's
our
journey
mission?
planned out.
Barat Harn. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that. And Spy, where are you?
My lord.
Serpent Lord. Kuzaima, that's the faction leader.
To the dogs.
So, they like being around here.
Approaching quietly.
Now where is the province split here? So once we take this, they have a road headed over here. Now, I'm not sure though, do we need to capture Umbar or all their cities to kill off the invasions? For now we're well suited to receive invasions and just fight them back. Can hold on for a long time. Perhaps maybe Lynn here is a little under defended. But then again, both these are still held by rebels. So I shouldn't be too worried. And we have forces from 2 forts that can come and assist if needed. So
Mariners of the fleet!
one Alcaronda still needs to upgrade. That's probably going to take a while. Let's build this little leather tenor here. And wait while we construct a port. 2 turns. Oh. I was building a practice range here, wasn't I? This also needs a port badly. Because they're just so... this needs mines. Haha. So I'm gonna wait for enough money to build those mines and ports. It's not worth it to push it up further, at least not yet. This, however, does make quite a difference, but now we are losing population. Okay. Let's sit on this level until we have our ports and mines everywhere.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
So they have a road connection from this to this. Now let's see if the same goes for a road between these two.
Planned out.
Let's just gather intelligence. Yep.
My lord.
So the next battle might actually be for Umbar, or it might be in defense of Lynn here. Either way. What is that? A mountain or diplomat?
As you wish. Yes.
Q's stalled again. Well, we're not even constructing anything. Hey, hello. Oh, that's not a rebel. It actually does appear like a rebel army in a way, but it's actually Gondor, which is fine.
Ships ready.
Once we can retrain them, I will. That's one investment that I'm definitely going to make. This is 4.5, and this is 3,600. So that is definitely the first that we should be building. And next come the mines. This is 1 turn out. Let's see if he develops a trait as good trader, lazy. Is that simply triggered by the fact that you're in here? I can't suffer that. There you go. Don't be lazy. Come on. My own mod, I have poor with taxes because he's been holding on to low taxes for a long time.
Ready your weapons. Maintain order.
There you go. Okay. No. This way? I forgot. I don't know from the top of my head what that trade is called, but I would. Although it has disappeared now. Poor taxes is gone.
Forward.
Okay. You then, Prince Adrahil. Talent with numbers and smart. And here is Admiral Amandir. I don't think we're actually
Yes, my lord.
doing much this turn.
Your orders. As you wish.
This is added loon.
Approaching their dignitary.
There we go.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Well, I'm definitely not going to pay anyone for an alliance now. Aha, yep. We do get a road to Khaldun as well. So our best bet might actually be to take Tal al-Jaf as well. And yeah, that depends if Gobel Mirland is in their hands.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Here goes the road.
Approaching quietly. Approaching
And this is
quietly.
still held by rebels. Construction complete in Lynn here. Now here come the Haven Guard. And they're going to take 30 turns to grow, but they will be here. Gobel Tol Falas. Has a port, but needs a library. Has a library. So is growing culture, and then the Haven Guard will appear. At Helland is now training its port, and next should be the mines in Dol Amroth. There you go. Should have gotten them a while ago, I guess. Earlier on. Well then, if we are paying for upkeep anyway, we might as well do that in the settlement where I most expect an attack. If not now, then certainly later.
March to exhaustion continue.
So you're both going that way.
As you wish.
Then again, once... Nah, it's going to be a while until we build any new free upkeep buildings anyway, so...
Mariners!
We are at war with the Ardunaim. I could sail over there and block their port, but it's not going to hamper their construction, and it's just as easy for us to fight them here. I am happy to see, however, that some Gondorian navies are showing up.
Well met there, friend.
I like this unit card very much because of the brownish leather they have. While in fact, once you see them on the campaign map, I think they have black leather anyway. I like the brown look. That's why in the mod I have they look brownish. So I'm occasionally making references to a mod that I made that I called Rule Middle Earth, which is also on my channel somewhere in a series with Dale and Eriador. If you're interested, go have a look.
Yes, my lord.
What is it you wish to talk about?
Hey, we have trade rights with them already. Oh, we probably visited them first.
I was almost able to
And then came to... There must have been... Oh yeah, I think there was a diplomat around the Northern Dunedain. Okay, let's go visit Linden first.
Here.
They would probably be my most welcomed new ally.
Your orders. As you wish. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
I take it we have trade rights with them, but I'm gonna check. Hello, spy.
My lord.
So we are basically fielding like half a stack. And not much more. The rest is all free upkeep. And even that limits our funds to like 3k per turn at the moment. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Oh, and they build roads now. They built.
Approaching
So
quietly. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
oh wow.
I shall continue tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Here we go.
Your will, my lord. By your command, my lord. Yes.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Forward!
Dol Amroth, can you retrain that ship? No, not yet. Now, this castle will build mines. And then we would have to see. We can try by pulling everything out of the forts and then see where our cash flow goes. Because if we go in a negative just by fielding our armies, which is most likely going to happen, then going on an invasion isn't so very viable. Unless, of course, Umbar by itself makes tons of money. Let's see if we can see that.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Just how much they make per turn. Because if it's like 2k, which it might be, then it might actually pay for the upkeep of the field army.
Awaiting your command.
So that is
yes,
next.
my lord. You have a proposition.
We have trade rights. Let's try again for an alliance.
I am not quite an honor.
They
and
must
a
be
pleasure.
feeling
Farewell.
very
without question.
strong.
Stopping here.
And
yes,
we're not getting
lord.
alliances unless we pay these
Approaching their
guys
dignitary.
or become a more powerful force, I suppose. Which unfortunately we are not. And we are powerful, but not any more powerful than we are. If that makes sense. Let's hit the enter. At least strengthening the army at Lynn here is gonna... Oops. We're reducing its population still, so I'm gonna slow down the tax rate there. That wasn't smart. Well, I had to make a little cut there because it crashed, and quite often that does happen when the ring is found, but we are into a new turn. So the end turn has passed and the ring is there. Which is okay. And as usual I just glue these little snippets together.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Your will, my lord.
No problem.
My lord. As you wish.
Now let's check our army here. This is what we're paying for. Not even half a stack. And the rest is all free. So we can support half a stack and still make 3k per turn. Now if we were to move out these guys and these guys, we add another 8 to our army. And then we're not neutral, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we would have 3, we would need 3 more units in there, say these 3. And then we have a full army. Are you reckoning with the upkeep that it's actually costing? I don't think you are. But one army really can't be enough. Okay, let's proceed and pull these guys out. Okay, here you go. And I'll put you back in there.
Captain of Gondor.
It's behaving a little bit strangely. Anyway, say everybody moves out.
Onward.
You too.
Watch for the enemy.
There you go. And there you go. Yeah, we'd be losing 3k per turn. So what do we have? There's a 9 here.
Orders.
Plus 8.
Ready your weapons.
Is 17. This is 20. 1,
Captain of Gondor.
3,
Protect the blood of Numenor.
7,
Your will, my lord.
10. So this, so 1.5 a stack would cost us 3k per turn. Let's get another 10 out. This is 4. This is 8 and 2 from here.
Captain of Gondor.
Doesn't really matter because 1 is already free upkeep. This would be the last one. To move out and then somebody else becomes free. Let's just park you guys out here. We were 3k in the positive, so financing every unit that we have right now, including our navies, would effectively cost us 10k per turn. And this is 2 stacks if you combine them into 1. And this is what happens to our economy then. So we cannot sustain that for very long. That much is obvious.
Your will, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Ready your weapons. Your will, my lord.
Captain of Gondor. Protect the blood of Numenor.
Or it would mean we take militia tier units down south rather than our more elite units.
By your command.
Then again, the other 9 have very strong units themselves. See the difference? It's a 10k difference. That is sick. Bizarre. Overly trusting. Now, assassinations are no longer a thing, so it doesn't get him killed. There are no other debuffs. Why do I remove the lazy trait? Because in the past I would move my generals in and out each turn to prevent them becoming lazy, and I thought that was such an annoyance. It doesn't make the game any more fun, so that mechanic just had to go. So not in this game, but in my own mod.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Now let's wait until these mines complete and this other port completes, and where our economy will be at then. But one thing is clear, we have trade agreements with most.
I can greet you, but not serve you. Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to
Trade
discuss?
rights.
You hold us at very well. What else do you have to suggest? No, we can't until we meet again.
And even
Yes.
in spite of the trade
As you
rights, okay, there will be another port coming, but in spite of that,
You have a proposition for us?
yeah, an alliance and map info.
I do not believe.
Well,
Okay.
that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Now, two things will happen when we do field that army. First, some of them are going to die, reducing their upkeep, and we are going to gain a number of settlements that generate income. So that obviously is a two-edged sword. Now that is convenient. I
Your
just
order.
happen to be around the
Yes.
corner.
Without question. What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rights.
You hold us at another proposition for us then?
Brohir. That I think is a name
I
that
do
I
not
have
believe
not
I'm
seen
a date
before.
here. As you wish.
That is 500 gold coins, path block, waterland, hail, and Mirkwood. Good thing. And a turn Misty Mountains in the lead in numerous ways. That is new. They are a lot stronger now than they were before. Turlin. 3 turns for a port, 4 turns for mines, and 5 more turns for mines. My spy, go,
My lord.
take a look. Aha,
Approaching quietly.
Umbar. Gasp, 5k, problem solved. And then we have 1-2 forts in the vicinity that are going to reduce our upkeep as well. If we were to settle just for these two and then post an army in the middle, we really need to get that operation going. So what I'll do, I'll complete my buildings and then go with one army and send the second on the way, like 1-2 turns later. Now Lynn here, you have built a smokehouse, have you? Yes you do, but at Helland has not. Meaning
Yes, my lord.
I am
Without
now
question.
very curious what this settlement will make in terms of money.
My lord.
Let's inspect.
Approaching quietly.
Oh, Alcaronda. There you go. Six turns for another Haven Guard. 7 turns for Royal Swan Guard. 4 turns for Plymouth Galleon Cavalry. Yeah, we have a nice navy. I think we can beat any army they or any fleet they throw at us because we've been fighting them back continuously. So I don't really want to invest more money into that. At least not right now. I am surprised, however, that they have not yet invaded in any way, because in earlier campaigns I would have been hit at least twice by now.
My lord.
Let's hit the end turn. Turn 30. This is when the rebels go active. Now we don't have too much in the vicinity. I mean the rebels stationed inside towns. Which I think is actually a good thing, because with the stronger garrisons, if they wouldn't go out and fight battles in the fields, which are disadvantageous to them, I think, the AI would have trouble fighting them at all.
What is it you wish to talk about?
Trade rights, and
Another
then
proposition
an
for us,
alliance. You have allies, yes, dwarves and Dale, so
That was all a pleasure,
nothing
noble
new.
Simon.
Ilanin,
As
here
you
we
wish.
come. And
My lord.
now Ardemir.
Approaching quietly.
Huh, 2.5k. So these two settlements together can help sustain 2 armies in the field. Oh no, that costs us 10k, but anyway, almost. And then of course there's going to be some free upkeep here, some free upkeep here, and free upkeep here, which basically does away with our problem. So what we're faced with is the trouble of sailing those 2 armies over here and not having anything back here in defense for when they do come. Those are our 2 problems. Which is why they shouldn't leave at the same time. Then again,
Approaching
they have
quietly.
strong armies, but they are not over
Tomorrow's
here.
journey planned
So in
out.
that respect,
I shall
it's going to
continue
take
tomorrow.
some time before they are even in a position where they can
Ships ready.
attack us. Now, who should go on this adventure?
Awaiting your command. Ready your weapons.
Mist Ven. You're not much of a governor. We have 1, 2, 3 generals. This guy has Seaward Spearmen. And this guy,
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Halion. You are smart and naive. Right.
Awaiting your command.
We are going to fight inside cities. So we shouldn't go too heavy on the cavalry.
Mariners of the fleet!
That much is clear. This is going to be the navy that takes over the army to Umbar. Because we're just going to go. Okay, hold on. Let's at least finish. No, I'm not going to finish that. I'm just going to go. However,
Mariners!
the proceedings will be in the next episode. And I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. We will take this fleet, put our faction leader in there,
Ready your weapons.
send him on a crusade. You have... What kind of bodyguard does he have?
Ships ready.
Swan Knights on foot, I think. Anyway, there are going to be like 3 units of cavalry along with them. The Haven Guard that we have, which is probably only 1 unit. So some heavy hitters, some pikes, and some guardsmen, some Nimrodal ranges. Probably not Misfen though. Or maybe Misfen. We'll collect some units from here and there and everywhere. And then move on to Umbar. Which should be good. That is our plan.
Your orders.
And if you've kept up with me all the way till the end, then I want to thank you for watching and see you next time.